Many heroes have ventured into the dungeon before you from the city above. Most have never been heard from again. It is said that an ancient evil lurks in the depths, guarding the almighty amulet of the Endor. Even now, a dark energy radiates from below, making its way up into the city. Will you conquer the dungeon and claim the amulet? It's time to start your own adventure. Welcome to Shattered Pixel Dungeon. We are starting off with the first character available to us, the warrior. Let's get in the game so I can access the menu and turn the music down. So, the upper floors of the dungeon actually constitute the city's sewer system, started in the sewer. As dark energy has crept up from below, the usual harmless sewer creatures have become more and more ferocious. The city has had to send guard patrols down here to try and maintain safety for those above. This place is dangerous, but at least the evil magic at work here is weak. Let's get into this menu. A little too loud for a video. That's a little better. We'll get the sound effects down here too as well. Alrighty, so this run is beginner focused, but I'm gonna go a little quicker. If you want a really in-depth play-by-play, check out my mage guide. Shout out to Emmanuel for letting me know that you don't need an emulator to run this game. I was wrong. I thought you needed an emulator or Steam to play on PC. I thought it was mobile only, but actually you can play, if you go to the website or the GitHub, which I'm gonna have linked, you can download it directly for computer and for Mac. Greetings, adventurer. You are reading the Tomb of Dungeon Mastery. This book is full of tips and tricks. Alrighty. So we have a bit of tutorial going on, and then look, our UI just popped up. Beautiful. I wish I had more hotkeys though. Oh well, I was kind of like crossing my fingers and hoping that maybe in this version we have a little more hotkeys. We could check our UI. Any kind of settings we can do. The interface scale, it's just gonna make it smaller. It's not gonna give me more buttons, unfortunately. Whoa, that's big. Alrighty, that's fine. Let's get into it. Version 2.0 at the moment. So first available character is the warrior, so it makes most sense that we start our guide with a warrior. The warrior is the most simple tank and spank type class, so we're definitely going to want some defense, and we have some built-in defenses. Notice this little red pin shine down the cloth? That is our seal. So brand new players, I'll say this once and you'll see me do it a million times. When something comes at me, I step back through the door and I wait for it to come through, and then I hit it, and now you see the exclamation point. It was surprise. So you 100% accuracy, and it seems like it does more damage, but I don't think so. I think it's a normal damage roll, but it is 100% accuracy. There are a few weapons that do bonus damage to surprise enemies. So you are sleeping. Every time I step and a turn passes in its field of view, it has a chance of waking up. And I think it goes up higher the closer I get. So I just picked up a potion off the ground, but we don't know what it is until we use it. That is a potion of healing. That one does come identified. That's one of the warrior specialties, is they know what a healing potion is. You're coming at me. I'm just gonna pass a couple turns and let it get a bit closer so I don't ditch it and it goes running off somewhere on its own. The snakes, we need to surprise the snakes because they are slippery snakes and they are very hard to hit. So I do use my rocks for the snakes. See, that one has exclamation point, so it's already awake. So the rock strategy will not work. The guidebook has advice for us. It's telling me to use all my keys, examine things. So examining takes no time. Use a magnifying glass button, select the thing you want to examine. So that's when you click on this and click on it, and notice you don't have to be right next to it, but if you were to double click, you search your surroundings. Now that does take a time. That does take one turn. Notice how the snake took its turn and advanced on us there. So those are a little different. Chasm room means we drop down for treasure on the next floor, but we suffer a lot of damage. I'm not level 2 yet, or else I would consider just fighting the rat in the open. I could almost trigger this, but it always hits whoever's closest, I believe. The nearest target, yeah. So unfortunately, I can't get the rest to be near. So main reason I'm coming back to the door is I only fight one at a time now. Okay, level 2. I like to go for something that's going to give me impact right away. So my shield is increased by 1. Definitely, let's go for that. There aren't not many just straight dead ends. Usually a room has a purpose. It'll have some kind of loot in it or some kind of puzzle you have to solve. So when I see dead ends, I like to search for doors. Got me this time. Don't know if there's a door there. So we have some keys. You can double check and see that they're up here. So let's use the iron key on the iron lock. And it is one of these rooms that has a bunch of crystal doors. And they each have their own treasure. Hey, potion of healing. Love to see it early on. Scrolls are the same as the potions. They don't come identified at first, but you can identify them as you go. Well, let's drop down. So we have this bleeding debuff, and we're going to take bleed damage every turn. We got a spear. The guidebook has some advice for us. Identifying items. You won't know the properties of items when you find them. The colors in the potions and the scrolls are always different. It can be upgraded, enchanted. It can also be cursed. So it's very scary. So identify scrolls, upgrade or remove cursed scrolls are very useful. Yep, those are the main ones we like to use. Well, I'm going to take a nap by holding down on the sleep button here, or the clock button. You can also hit the space bar. And now we got a little hungry, but even at hungry, we can still regain hit points. When we're starving, we will lose hit points. So these guys see me through the door. That's interesting. Did the snake see me? It did. That's why it dodged. I really don't want the snake to come in first. I don't think I have a choice. So it's, hey, got a lucky hit on that snake. One tap. Gnolls are a bit stronger. They're the new enemy on level 2, so I will use a bit of durability on my throwing rock there just to get it a bit weaker. And since this is a first playthrough on a new download, unfortunately this is not a door anymore, so I can't take advantage of it to get the guarantee hit on the snake. So we have to run over to this door instead. So I'll fully explore this area a bit first. I'm pretty sure this is a potion of strength because there were no trap rooms on floor 1. I got this on floor 1 and it didn't coordinate with any trap rooms, so this is probably a frost. Each floor, if it has a trap room, it generally has the solution potion for it. I mean, it always does. It's a rule. It always has the potion you need. So if it's a fire wall you need to put out, you always have a frost potion. If it's a barricade you need to burn, it always has a flame potion. So dealing with hunger, rationing food effectively. When you're not starving, you will slowly regenerate health. But yeah, if you eat when you're at full health, this is wasted. So you need to, generally when I'm starving, I'm going to lose health. Wait till I'm at about 50% and then I will eat. So I guess since this is the first character of the first run on the first thing, I am doing a little bit more explanations than I would normally do. Well, not that I normally do, but that I did already on the mage. I was going to say I was going to do this run a little quicker and not explain as much. But here I go explaining things. It just seems appropriate for the warrior. Maybe I'll quit doing that. You know what? I'll just fight these guys. I'm a little bit tougher now. Yeah, we're good. You know, I have to consider it takes time, and time is a resource because it is your food and you're getting hungry and you're starving, and food is a limited resource. I definitely like this one. It's 2 points in there, so it's gonna be 1 in everything else. So let's go 1 in the food. Get a little extra healing when we eat. So before I commit this to being a frost potion for that fire trap room, I'm just going to explore the rest of the floor and see if I don't find any other potions anywhere. I love the little lore notes they put in. You find these little notes throughout, and they oh, that was a tutorial one. Never mind. There's a little story going on. So golden, so either one of these could be frost. So we'll do the examine trick I mentioned earlier to make sure that chest is not a mimic, because if it was, it would tell us. It would say, beware. Well, 3 shots that one of these is frost, and I don't know what the other ones are. This looks like a hidden door, doesn't it? Pretty obvious. So same thing with the examine. Let's see what the statue has. It has a chilling dirk. Dirk is tier 2. Can use at 12 strength. Chilling, I mean, is it okay enchantment? This thing will hurt me quite a bit. So should I go for it for that weapon? Not sure. Really not sure actually. I mean, I could use my rocks. Throw these rocks at it. I could throw the bee at it. The bee is much useful for later fights though. I'm not sure. Really not sure. Is it worth a health potion? I'll say yes, it is worth a health potion. I'll just go ahead and put that out there. I think it's worth a health potion. We could even just like rest a bit and heal up. Pretty easy to do these earlier levels. So notice the snake just came through the door. I was able to get the surprise stack. When you have low health, it's pretty easy to heal off your food. But it's kind of like hard to net positive when wandering monsters keep coming. So let's see if we regret this or not. We may end up regretting this. So that was all we have for that. I think maybe I kite over to this next door. Eight damage there. Maybe we just die. And it chilled us. Chilled, our speed is reduced. Alright, well, we got it. We just had to use the health potion. You know, I'm still gonna say it's worth, because we'll see. If I end up dying because I have no more healing, then it's not worth. But look, it's not cursed or anything. Because what I was gonna say though is I usually end up with like 10 extra health potions at the end of the game, so it's not the end of the world. So here we go. We explored basically all of this floor. It looks complete to me, and we didn't get another one of these indigo. So this makes me more and more think that this is strength. Frost potion, when I drink it, because I'm gonna drink it, I don't want to throw these and waste on what they are. It could be strength. It only does 1 radius around you, so I do have to unfortunately get right next to it and take a little burn damage. But let's go ahead and drink one of these. Which one's the frost? It's a gamble. Do we know what anything is? Just healing. And let's just double check. The warrior knows potions of healing. That's it. Okay. So, silver. Color of ice is mind vision. Okay. Golden, the color of yellow snow, is frost. Fantastic. So we can get our food. So one of these is a strength potion. You get 1 strength potion on either floor 1 or 2, and then also on one of them on either 3 or 4. So we may know if we get a duplicate on 3 or 4 of these. Like if we don't get one of these and we get one of these, we'll know most likely indigo is going to be the strength. I don't mind fighting these guys, like leveling up, getting a bit stronger for the rats, because we are going to be a little weak for the rats. I mean, not the rats, excuse me, the crabs. We're fighting crabs next, and they are the bane of the sewers. They're hardest guys. They move really fast, hit hard, they have high armor. You see the teeth? That means that's a mimic. We're not strong enough to fight a mimic right now, and that something about this chest feels off. So there we go. We know. Here's a crab. Unfortunately, we did not manage to surprise it. But hey, we got a 7. 7, good. All right, good. Doing pretty good. So one thing about the warrior is you have this broken shield, this broken seal, and you can attach it to each one of your armor. Well, it can carry along with it 1 upgrade point. So I'm guessing this is the upgrade scroll. Using it now could be a waste because we don't really want to keep any of these, but it's not a waste because we can throw it on the cloth armor, which actually in fact will be on the seal, and it'll give it a +1. Now with that in mind, we may be better off putting the seal on the leather, and that'll give it +1, bring it down to 11, and we can wear it as soon as we get this next one. Oh, well, we can do that anyways because we can transfer it over. So let's read this. And it was indeed upgrade. See, it says upgrade an item. So I put it on here. And there we go. I have the +1, a little more defense. And if we want to, we could put it on the leather and wear the leather as soon as we drink a potion of strength. Unfortunately, it could be cursed and it makes me worried to wear it. But I don't want to save my upgrade scrolls so religiously. Oh, but then again, maybe I should have waited till I'd done the Sad Ghost quest, because that usually gives us a +1 armor. I'm trying a new approach where I don't finish the game with like oodles of extra material. I'm going to use them early, and I'm going to stand in water just in case this is a fire potion. But it was strength. Okay, fantastic. So now we have 11 strength and we can wear this. We'll go from 0 to 2 to 1 to 6. We're going to get a lot stronger, just like that. And if we really wanted to get stronger, we could throw an upgrade on this, bring it to 11. We'll go from 1 to 10 to 2 to 12 with a surprise attack, extra damage. I'm going to hold off on that one. All right, Ghost, what you got for us? A Null Trickster, of course, because it's floor 3. My least favorite, because look, it is right here ambushing us right when we are about to fight the flies who are gonna. So we'll come here, the flies will be there, and we can cut through. We'll have to take 2 free hits. We could waste our honey pot and it'll distract it at least. The Null Trickster is like my least. I hate Null Trickster. Okay, I think we go up and around. And luckily we did not get shot from it. And we just have to step across. So there it was. It's coming. Since we did the +1 on the leather, I think I can tank the fly while the Trickster comes through the door and I get a free shot on it. There we go. And sometimes they will come back. Yep, they came right back. Okay. I'm not gonna attack the fly because I don't want it to split. All right, we got it. Fantastic. And now let's go ahead and lure the fly. Oops, I didn't mean to pick that up. Let's lure the fly in and defeat it. The ghost is probably gonna walk all the way around. I love how the ghost comes to you now. I remember always having to chase it down. Okay, scale armor. Pretty good. Especially if it's upgraded. It's not upgraded. Bummer. Rats, we are definitely strong enough. We don't need to do the door kite on the rats. But unfortunately, snakes are still just a pain with their sneaky slipperiness. 2 jades now. What in the world are you? So when it comes to potions and scrolls, we definitely have to use some deduction to be the most efficient. So these ones, I just read something else too. I read that they'll uncurse an item. So I could try on the spear, and if it's cursed, I could step in the well. But I want to wait till I actually need the healing from it. And I can also drink the dew vial and the water skin, and throw it in there. But I would rather use it for the curse, for like early strength. Yeah, but then again, I already have this, and the spear is kind of not quite as good in my opinion because it's slow. So let's go do this, since we don't want to just always be double backing and like spending all this time. I'll just fill the water skin with the wonderful healing waters. Is this a wand of fire blast? Wow, pretty strong, pretty good. Wish I could wake you up without having to stand right next to you, but I guess I don't have a choice. Same with you. So I'll just hit wait, because if I step in now, it's going to get a free hit. So I'll hit wait. And same with the examine, we can see how much gold that is. 89. It's worth being bit by the fish. Yes, but we did not. We got away in time. It was just like a lucky roll that the fish did not wake up when it had a chance to. And by roll, I mean like the RNG that the game's math is doing in the background. These suck. I think they like make you poisoned. If I don't have to wake it up, I won't. Oh, right. It already opened up and I searched. So it looks like the same distance. So let's go the other way so we will avoid the rat. And let's do manual pathing so it doesn't step close to the fish. Snake, we'll just have to go through the door. Alrighty. So I did not see a upgrade. I mean a strength potion. So we'll get one next floor. And we'll get one more upgrade scroll. So, you know, we can explore everything. Oh, and we left that mimic back there, didn't we? That's right, we did. Okay, crab's coming, so I'm just gonna go ahead and step back. I step over all the grasses here, try to collect some seeds and some more dew vials. That'll just heal me up since my water skin is full. There is our final scroll of upgrade. And we'll step on this last because it gives us a nice buff of evasion and accuracy. Wake you up, come on. Got a nice healing potion drop from the flies. So we have a skill point to do. Okay. So there is a talent later on that will let your seal transfer a glyph with it as well. I don't think it'll work now though, because we don't have the talent yet. Hey, where'd you go? Come on. Come to the door. There you go. So, feeling pretty good as the warrior, especially with this leather armor now. We are smacking to our heart's content. This is risky. It could be a bunch of monsters in here and I could be surrounded. Yep. Sure was. But this is what I'm saying about using that early upgrade scroll. Definitely, we are a lot stronger because we're not wearing cloth. Oh, why is this key flashing? Because it wants to. Oh, interesting. Nice Cool tips there. Nice little tutorial. So we're getting all brand new everything since this is a new save for me. See a potion of strength. Here we go. So 12 strength, we can wear it. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and equip that right away. Well, so I should have tested my wand and see if it's cursed. Forgot I even had it. Here we go. Alchemy pot. Love the alchemy pots. I'm going to use it to identify my scrolls, the ones I have 2 of. You do one and you turn it into these rune stones, and then it tells you what the rune stone is, and that rune stone corresponds with the scroll. So flock is mirror image. So this one, you know, another thing though is I would feel bad if I wasted a remove curse scroll doing that. So maybe I hold on to this one and test, because we'll see in the merchant and be able to deduce possibly what it is, because the merchant always has a remove curse and identify and a magic mapping. See a nice kunai over there. Be able to do some good damage. Range damage. And question, is it worth going up to fight that mimic? Probably. At least for curiosity's sake. Another spear. The slimes drop random weapons. Part of my clicking is I think about thinking about shooting the fire blast at him, but it doesn't they won't stay on fire anyways because of the water. But one thing I am gonna do while I'm here, something I kind of like is where are we? I like visual grid high. Now you can see the squares. It helps me not misclick because I can click right on square one, and also I can count. The crab's gonna go 1 2 1 2, so I'll get a free hit here. So if I go 1 2 1 2 1 2, so I could step straight back to the door and wait here. The reason for doing that is if it is 1 away from the door, it'll step through the door and hit me at the same time, and so I'm trying to, like that one just did, so I'm trying to avoid taking that extra hit. And yes, we are min-maxing for sure. If this is just a pit, a chasm, I can throw stuff down and take care of my extra inventory here. It's rare to just see one hole in the ground, but I'll take it. Can't carry this amber potion. Let's go ahead and throw the scale mail. Did that say it was of anti-magic? Alrighty, I do want to go back up and fight that mimic. So 1 2, and then it's going to hit me there. So let's see if this is cursed. Hey, it's not cursed. That's great. Very strong wand. Let's shoot it again and again. So it only had 2 charges. That means it is not +1 or nothing. It's just a regular old +0 wand, which is good. Still really good. Glad to have it. Did I ever go in there? No, I just stuck my head in and then I ran away because I was getting surrounded and ambushed. So let's see if there is any loot. No loot, but there is a door at least. So not a total waste of time. And we are just free smacking things because not worried about the damage. So where was that mimic? Was that 2 floors up? Oh man, it was. Alright, fine. Still cost me a food worth of starving, but I want to know what it was. Wait a minute. Could I just not see it because of the fog of war? Where is it? I should be able to see it, right? Was it in here? Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's light it on fire and run away. Maybe my favorite technique. I think we can wait here and get the surprise attack. The chill actually will turn the fire off though, if the enchantment procs. So let's just keep running. Look at that burn. Burning up real good. So we just got some unidentified leather, so who knows what that's gonna be. Let's eat some food. We're feeling pretty good on food. All right, time to fight the goo, the boss of the sewers, and then we'll call this episode right here. We have all of our loot to sell to the merchant on the next floor, which actually we're probably saving this, so we'll grab this one. Alrighty. Let's see if we can get a nice little ring around the grass going on the goo, especially when we want to do upgraded damage. Okay, so we want 1 square of grass, so we could step on this grass and we could do ring around this, and we'll have a water to step in for caustic, but it will heal goo up a little bit every time it steps in the water. Unfortunately, goo has already seen me and is angry at me, so I feel like I don't have as much time to choose my battle arena. Where'd it go? Oh, it dished me. Hello, you're down there. Yeah, so I'll just set up this spot here. And let's see, maybe just stand here. Are you coming? Goo has bad vision. Is Goo gonna surprise attack me now? Look at it just running away. Look, it used my own tactics against me and went and hid behind the door. You bad Goo. Let's see, so if I stand here, it should go there. Okay, so I'm gonna go around this and we should see the exclamation point. Yep, we see that exclamation point. So go here, back again, exclamation point. So we're getting the bonus damage every time. And also when we break the line of sight here, it will stop doing its charge up, but it takes 2 turns on without the challenges enabled. So I'll get a free attack first and then I'll step around. And maybe I'm just curious about the healing. So I got 1 point of healing. It heals every turn. So, but I unfortunately I need to step in the water myself. That's the nice part though about having the water here, is that we can wash off that debuff. 2 shots and move. I'm thinking I'll just move right away. So, hey, it moved away. Oh, come on. And it poisoned me again, which is extra damage. But I feel like I want to kill it, you know? Alrighty, wasn't totally clean, but you see get the gist of using the grass. I think it's better to have the water a little bit away. Yes, support on Patreon. This game is amazing, and the dev Evan has made such a great job and is still doing updates. Like, we just got a whole new character, version 2.0. Fantastic. Got the Discord. So yep, alrighty. Shout outs to Evan. I think I'd much rather donate on there than like go to Steam and buy it and split half of the price with Steam. So the next merchant will give us an upgraded bag depending on what we have the most of: scrolls, potions, or ranged weapons, including wands. So 4 range, 5 scrolls. We definitely don't want the ranged one because these are going to be used eventually. So if that was the case, I would drop those ranged weapons on the ground and make sure I don't have them. Many years ago, a prison was built here to house dangerous criminals, tightly regulated. You know what? That should be next episode. I should call it right here. I always just like to do the merchant first though. But yeah, let's go ahead and call it here, and we'll do the merchant for the next episode of the Warrior as we go into the prisons and get deeper into the Pixel Dungeon. All right, hope you're enjoying and hope you found something useful or at least entertained. Cheers.